Is this just not... It does have extremely low audio. Huh. I turn that way up. This looks real bad. I'm getting massive Beetle Adventure Racing energy from this. There's a story mode. That's good. Bonus content. Film stills. Okay, when I complete story mode, I get to unlock all this stuff. Yo, development. Hell yeah. We have a lot to look forward to here. That's gonna be good. Did anything change? Well, let's just do it, I guess. Get in, get out, get even. What? I think because this... Wait, what? These are the only two missions it wants to show me. I have to complete the previous mission to unlock this guy.
My name is Charlie Croker. A year ago, me and my team pulled off a score that should have set us all up for good. 260 bricks of gold bullion, freshly minted in Indonesia. It was one last big job for all of us in Venice. Or so we thought. There was one thing we hadn't planned on. One of the team, Steve Bandel, decided he wanted it all. In minutes, the heist of our lives vanished. Steve shot our safecracker, John Bridger, an old pro who was my mentor. Probably more than that. I dragged him out of retirement for this one last big score. He could never resist, and it cost him his life. Steve shot him, left us all for dead, and then took it all. Every last damn shiny brick. But you know what? Good things come to those who wait. A year later, I learned that Steve was in L.A., and had used some of that gold to payroll a wall.
The American job.
He thought he was home free, but we had one advantage. He also thought we were all dead. Oh no, we were nowhere near dead, and it was time to get that gold back. Time to get some payback for the Italian job.
He said the thing. The ancient classic He Does Exist M&M's commercial? I don't know that one.
Daughter, Stella.
Probably is older
She was
than
as
me.
good as he was, and a lot better looking. I called her. Though she blamed me for her father's death, she agreed to meet me. It was going to be a tough sell.
My score is just going up. I'm not even doing anything. It's just going up. If I sit completely still, it's still go. Oh no, it stops. You do have to actually move to get score. Rendezvous with Charlie's team at the basement parking garage. So this is like open world. This is gonna be more like Starsky and Hutch. Hopefully less repetitive than Starsky and Hutch. Wait, what the? Did it? Oh, it's like down there. I see. How do I get in there? Can't go through that.
Stella wasn't interested. Not in the gold. But she wanted revenge as much as I did. She agreed to meet the team, all the guys from Venice. No promises from her. But she knew we needed her. The team made their usual good impression. Left ear, our boom man who never met an explosive he didn't like. The super geek, Lana.
Are any of these people actually going to talk? Or is it just going to be him saying that they're here? They're just in their cars.
The real man who couldn't stop telling Stella how great he was. As for me, she knew all about me. I'd been stealing since I had baby teeth.
Yeah, evidently. Is that, is that Raiden? Oh no. C rank. Are you sure? No. Lowercase I've changed my mind. Or, of course, I am lowercase I. This game types like me.
Revenge is such a powerful motivator. Stella came on board. My team was set. And the plan? Find Steve, find where he's hiding the gold, and then take it all from him. Easy, huh? But first we needed to get some wheels.
Yeah, I definitely hear it, but that's another one of those things where whenever I say it, I'm always wrong. So I just keep my mouth shut.
So we had to get there and then rent the wheels. What could go wrong? Stella and I took a nice little ride.
Oh no. This highway might have been a bad idea. Imagine if the radar, like, showed the roads or something. The car physics are interesting, though. They're not bad, even though, like, the way the car keeps going up on two wheels, it looks like it'd be really bad, but it's actually fine.
The IDs looked beautiful. Next, we had to try them out at the rental office.
No actor likenesses in this game. Only Raiden. Guess that was the whole mission?
Some Rob can be a little overconfident. Turns out the IDs weren't quite as perfect as we
No,
thought.
it's not.
Now we had the cops after us.
Oh. Welp.
Revenge is such a power.
Oh man, okay, well. Got me pretty quickly there.
The IDs looked beautiful. Next, we had to try them out at the rental office. Sometimes hands.
Alright, maybe we'll go a different way this time. Like, let's try out here. Oh wait, no, that's... hang on. Do I have to be behind this building or something? What do they want from me? There we go.
Those cops just didn't want to be shaken. But then I didn't want to get caught. We finally had our rental car and things were ready to move.
Yeah, this game is based on the 2003 remake of the 1969 movie, I guess. Grade B, good. This, I get what they were going for, but this is really questionable menu design. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I mean, I've heard of the Italian Job before. I'm not sure if what I was hearing about was this, or if it was, you know, the movie, you know, the original one. Probably that.
Once we had it,
But I've heard the name.
going to get it out of town. We needed fast cars. Cars that could cut through the LA traffic. Cars that could ride anywhere. We needed Mini Coopers.
Oh my god.
And Stella to pick up a pair.
We needed cars that could go anywhere. We needed the 2003 Mini Cooper with heated seats. How the hell do I get out of here? Okay. I have a friend who owned a Mini Cooper very briefly. Was it a Mini Cooper? I think it was. He got an old Mini Cooper used for like, I think he had it for a couple of months and then it just completely broke down and it was like, no, it costs more than the car to fix, and at that point he got rid of it. and the car couldn't fit more than like 2 people in it. I think I've gone the wrong way. No, we're good. It's all good. It's not all good. Where? They want me to be like up there. This is definitely a mission fail. Yeah, I was supposed to be like in there or something. Gotta collect the Mini Cooper S. Yet the looping text is quite weird. It kind of does, doesn't it, Rock? Look it up. I bet there's a PSP version. No, this is slightly too old. This is just slightly too old for them to have made a PSP version. But if this game is from like 2005, then they totally would have done it. And it would just be this game. It wouldn't even need to like change anything. Oh, I fucked up again. It's like, how do you... And now I'm in this weird tunnel system. Oh no, I was correct actually. Whoa. Send help. These car physics. I don't know about this. Maybe this is how the Mini Cooper S works. That's why they're so good for doing Italian jobs. The physics are great, but is wrong.
The Mini Coopers worked out just fine. Too bad Rob and Stella brought them back totaled. Still, we learned the Minis could do the job. Now all we needed were new ones.
So these were just used Minis to test the capability of this powerful car. And now that we know they're good, we can go get different ones. Yo. Just don't lose any points to damage, and we got the A. This is pretty fun. I'm having fun so far. Well, that fun's about to come to an end. Follow the target vehicle.
The good plan is all about the details. We had the right vehicles. The Minis could carry the gold and run the sidewalks if we needed them to. But where was Steve's house, and where was the gold? Two big details. Lyle could track Steve. We just needed a van to hide the gear in.
Van's like around the corner. I think my main issue is just that they don't show the roads on the mini-map, so like it's real easy to get somewhere and just be like, oh, it's like on the other side of the building, or it's underground, or who knows. Then you just
Steve.
fail.
No time like the
I feel like
present.
that's gonna happen a lot.
Use the van to tail him.
It's good though. They put together like a little open world LA. I hope we like. I don't really know what the plot of the movie is, so I don't know where this is gonna go. But I hope Steve escapes to Italy and then we get to do some actual like Italian jobbing instead of just this LA stuff. Steve's getting gas. Like, the secret to getting a bunch of score is to just never stop. Just move at like 1 mile an hour behind Steve. Steve, what are you doing? Steve, you just hit that guy. I mean, I guess if you really... I don't know if there's like a time bonus for beating the levels fast, but it could be good for score to like intentionally run out the timer to the last second as well, so you're constantly building up more score from moving. That feels like a really like that is horrible tech, and I hope that's not good. Oh my god, Steve just like fucking got me. He's picking up food. Yeah, the engine sounds in this game are really bad, aren't they? Also, if this is LA, then surely there's gonna be like a race to Griffith Observatory level, right? I'd put that in if I were making the game, even if it's not in the movie. I'd just put that in the game.
Handsome Rob lived up to his billing. He pulled off about as neat a tale as they come. Straight back to Steve's house.
Well, no, we're trying to heist the previously heisted gold
Where the hell in that
from
big boat was the
Steve.
gold? And how would we get it out?
I mean, where do you think LA got it from? Yo, A rank. Excellent. New vehicle unlocked. Sonic Adventure 2 is San Francisco. Wrong city. If you're in LA and you're like, aha, I recognize this, and something's gone wrong.
Now that we knew where Steve lived, Lyle got the van ready to do a little reconnaissance. And we also knew that the minis were the right wheels for the job. Only thing is, we needed 3 new ones after Rob and Stella's road test. The 3 of us would have to go after the new minis and hope the cops didn't mind too much.
Well, this mission's got mayhem in the title, so I think the cops are gonna mind. pretty much rock. I'm not sure if anyone actually lives in California.
1 mini down, 2 to go.
I feel like they don't.
Handsome came through fine. Not even a scratch this time. I had to get the last.
You played SAMP for like thousands of hours and never actually beat the game? SAMP is Grand Theft Auto San Andreas multiplayer, which is exactly what it sounds like. I never played it. I've played plenty of SA though. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This isn't gonna get me there in time. Oh god. It's fine. The Mini Cooper is the car for the job. We're like Death starting this over though. Yep. It's this shit again. It's in there. They built it into a mountain. What is this stupid road?
Now that we knew where Steve lived, Lyle got the van ready to do a little reconnaissance. And we also knew that the minis were...
I've started playthroughs of SA so many times, and I always drop it in San Fierro. If Catalina doesn't kill my playthrough, then San Fierro does. I don't know why. It's not even bad. It just does. Yep, screwed over again thanks to this mountain. How the hell do I get to this garage? The garage is like in there, under the cones. Yeah, the zero missions are optional.
Now that we knew where Steve lived.
The zero missions aren't the issue. I'm gonna get owned by the mountain. I already know. There it is. No.
Stella made good.
Okay, so I did this before. It was down here. Then maybe down again. And there were cones.
I brought in the third. 3 Mini Coopers, all ready to roll. But they needed to shed a little weight before they could be used to carry all that gold. We left them in the company of Wrench, our hired mechanic, for a little custom work. We watched Steve's place, but nothing went in and nothing came out. I knew what we had to do. Someone had to get inside. So Lyle blows Steve's cable, calls the service. We reroute the call and send in our own technician. But the fact that Steve knew all of us meant that our cable guy would have to be Stella. She didn't like the idea. Not at all. But there was no other option.
Netcom.
Now all we needed was a cable van.
My favorite ISP, Netcom. The Italian job is going good so far. Game's pretty comfy. All the missions are just like these 1 minute long things. So even if you die like a billion times, it's just like, oh well. I'll just do it again. No, Netcom is not real. I am, not sure where I am. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't nearly good enough. I went a weird way there.
We watched Steve's.
Yeah, that's much better.
Handsome Rob scored with a cable chick named Becky. We had our uniform and a van. Too bad he picked up some LA heat on the way back.
The way back where? The cops can't figure out how to drive through that mall. You can see them all get stuck back there. I think I want to go this way. Oh, wait, no, this is just the, yeah.
Stella wasn't happy, especially when Steve hit on her.
Okay, so that whole scene happens off screen, I guess.
Worthington 1000. Tough to crack, but not impossible, supposedly. But to bust in, we needed Steve out. Now lucky Stella got to go out on a date with the guy who killed her father. Sometimes the price of revenge is too high.
This game is just like, they don't have any of the actors' likenesses or something, but they have stills from the movie where they show the actors. So I don't know, but like, they just have Raiden narrating everything. And it's just the whole plot of the movie is happening off screen. Or like with people staying in their cars because they're social distancing.
Handsome Rob did the run from Steve's to Union Station, where we would take the gold over and over. His best time? 35 minutes top. Way too slow. Lyle said he could fix that. He just had to hack into the traffic control center and make sure that we got green all the way before Steve got back from his date. But first, Lyle needed his laptop, and then he could pay a little visit to the traffic center. We got moving.
Collect the laptop computer. PS1 game of what? It's right on top of me. Of Italian Job. Oh, is that the one from PMC Troubled? You mentioned this. Is that the one from 2001 based on the old movie? Going through that like rooftop area gets you so many points from airtime. It's like right down there or something. What? I might have made a horrible mistake. It might be that I had to make that jump. That would be unfortunate. I think I had to make that jump. Well. It's just like not clear where you're supposed to go when they have roads on top of roads. See, yes, this is the same thing I did last time, where it's right on top of here. And that's... that... How did I get up there? I did some kind of like weird thing to get up there.
Handsome Rob did.
There's like a weird alley with boxes that I took. Could it have been this? This is different, but I think this works. Yeah, this is like the opposite way in. This is bad. I'm not gonna make it in time. Okay. I was driving a Mini. There was a whole level where the narrator just talked about how much he loves the Mini Cooper. It was very weird. Suddenly I feel like I want to buy a Mini Cooper. I don't know why. They want me to get up there. Has to be done from here for some reason. This is open world, French fry. This is good. This is good content.
Rhythms later, and the lights flashed green from Steve's all the way to the station. You've got to hand it to him. The kid's a genius. Now we could ride like Rockefeller.
Yeah, GTA, but you can't leave your vehicle, otherwise known as driver. This game is just driver. Except I guess unlike Driver, we're not being constantly chased by like 60 police cars. That game rules. This looks 100 times better. It's complicated. And yeah, no, this is way better than City Racer. City Racer is just awful.
We had the traffic system under control, but we had another problem. An electroplated fence rigged around Steve's mansion. Not to Left Ear. He had exactly the right boom in mind to blow a nice-sized hole in the fence.
I would, though. The City Racer announcer does make things better when you crash into stuff, and he says, "Great, but is wrong."
Lyle drove Left Ear to his wheels.
When you pass someone, he goes, "Hubba, hubba, hubba." Enjoy the back seat. The explosives from the driving range. We're gonna blow up Steve's house to get the gold. I feel like this game's plot is progressing pretty quickly, though. Like, we've got the cars, we've got Steve's house. I feel like this isn't gonna be a very long game, unless the Italian Job is just the world's most complicated movie. I feel like I'm halfway through the movie at this point.
Now we had our nitrum in. Left Ear handled it with kid gloves on the ride back.
I assume any sort of major crash is just gonna cause an explosion. It's one of those levels. I've played an open world driving game before. I know how these things work. Oh no, we're fine. It's all good. My A rank.
Stella showed up late for her date with Steve. He didn't mind or seem to notice how nervous she was. Seeing her father's killer was a lot for her to deal with, but she dealt, and we went to Steve's mansion to hit the safe. We were almost there.
So is this... We're playing as Stella, and Steve is in the car right now. You just can't tell because the windows are like completely opaque. We are leading him away from his house. And Steve is just like, huh, an Italian Mini Cooper. I wonder if this has anything to do with that thing I did in Italy. Nah.
There's one thing that can screw up great plans. The unexpected. Turns out Steve's neighbor was having a party. A big party. No way we were blowing our way into Steve's tonight. And Stella's date?
That's the perfect cover. No one will hear the explosion.
Figured out who the hot cable girl was. I had to get her out of there and fast, while Steve sent his goons after us.
Oh gosh, they're trying to murder us. This is not the cops. They're making that one gunshot sound effect. It's a bit like Cars. We are the car. Maybe that explains it. Why the narrator isn't any of the characters from the movie. It's because the narrator is the car. That would explain a lot, really.
Stella's cover was blown. Steve knew we were all alive and after his gold.
Oh no, it's gonna make things so much more complicated.
We knew Steve had decided to move the gold.
Ah, there goes our plan for Steve's
Now
house.
the gold was coming to us.
Didn't even reach A rank before the penalties. Shameful mission. Grade C, pass. I wonder if you could take so much damage that you actually went below grade C. Like, you start at C just for the 100k for beating the mission. But could I just take like 100k in damage and get like a D
Steve's plan.
and have to do it again?
A private chopper would pick up Steve while 3 armored trucks would pick up, guess what? The gold. Once he got the gold to the airport, Steve could go anywhere. He'd be gone. So we'd make sure that didn't happen. Lyle could cook up the worst traffic jam in LA history. Then we'd boost the trucks. But what about Steve watching from the air?
What's he gonna do from the air?
That part was easy. Get the truck to a place where Steve couldn't see. Under the street. Down to the LA Metro. Who says the subway isn't the way to go?
D's do not get degrees. In my experience, that was not the case.
Now to test the whole thing out. We needed Stella to drive, and she had to be good. A little road test action was called for. Lyle shut down the Metro, while Rob and I set the pace.
The hacker is so convenient. It's just like, if we need literally anything to happen in the city, oh, my hacker will just hack the roads. There, easy. I don't know how they ever did heists back in the day without a hacker on the team, like before there were computers. Oh, uh-oh. That's not a ramp. Oh, shit, well. It's been cool. That guy didn't finish in time either. Hang on a second. The ending better be, like, right there or something. I feel like I did that pretty good, and I didn't even see the ending. Yeah, it's a race, but also actually it's a timed mission. Why not both? Can I land on top of the... Nice. Okay, yeah, the ending was like right there. Race and beat Charlie. It's like a multi-segmented race. I have to kick everyone's ass. Look at this water. Step aside, Wave Race Blue Storm. Also sewer level. This counts. feel like I'm just doomed if I hit anything, probably. Man, yeah, you're just doomed if you touch a single wall. That's pretty rough. I feel like the other car got there like pretty much right at the 0. So I honestly feel like that's it, Theo. That they were just like, you know, rather than actually program a race, we can just reuse the same out of time thing and then just time it to how long it takes the opponent to do the race. But I mean, I guess that doesn't make tons of sense because you can like make your opponent bang into walls and take longer. So damn, I like can't get in front of him here. There we go. Yeah, the menu design, I definitely get what they were going for, but the repetitive yes, no just looks really stupid. I'm sorry guys, but it didn't work. That extra bit of traction from driving on the side there to get past them. See ya. The water effect is excellent. It's the best water on the Gamecube. Do not judge the Italian job. He's done nothing wrong. All right. Third person? No. That was the training. Yeah, that one Miiverse poster. Great water in this game. This game has good water. Wait, this is just the same track again. What is this mission? I've been here. Please get out of my way, blue Mini Cooper. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we lose. Might actually not lose. If the ending's right here like it was last time. Oh no, they did program a race loss trigger. Well, unfortunate. Guess we're doing that whole thing again. Great game. So the timer is just here for fun then. They just are like, well, timers are fun. I had one of those. Never accuse the programmers of the Italian job of being bad ever again. This whole mission is just training. I think the idea is we're training for what we're gonna have to do to get the gold by doing a whole bunch of laps of the sewer. So that when it's time to drive the gold through the sewer, we're really good at it. This is like the training montage, except you have to actually do it. Yeah, this is just for fun, which is interesting because it's also much less fun than all of the other missions, which weren't for fun. Sewer Shark for the Sega CD. I have never heard of that. So, yes, it is. I'm just not even gonna try to get up on that thing. We're just gonna do this. It's much safer. Alright, I crashed the blue one into a wall, so I have a pretty commanding lead now. Yo. My favorite VTuber, Gargura. That turn was sick. That was a really clean one, finally. Oh no, the ending wasn't here. Where is it? Oh, I've made a horrible mistake. This is just no. It was through the red door. It was through the red door. It was the red door that time. Imagine if they, like, put a little indicator or something, you know? Just like a little thing. A little thingy that's like, it's this way. Like an arrow.
Lyle picked up Steve's plan.
That's fine. I'm just perfecting my lap time. When I have to do this for real with the gold, I'll be completely unstoppable. I know these sewers. Check that out, like 8.5 seconds left. Super clean. I know about riding on the wall tech to build up speed. Not doing a very good job of it, but I know about it. The timer on that one is so tight, though. That's, like, kind of scary. Got ahead really early there. Alright, there's another fork earlier than the red door and the blue door as well that I might have to take. I hope not. There's a fork right there. Oh yeah, no, it's totally this. It's totally this. Shit. Oh wait, no, this is the same thing. Never mind. Yeah, it's just through the red door at the end.
Stella came through. Was there ever a doubt? Now we knew we had the time we needed, the perfect place, and the perfect getaway. It was, as they say, showtime.
Was, as they say, showtime. So I think I thought about that. I did think about that. I think that what was stopping me is that the second half of the track is longer than the first half. So if I just turned around at the start, I wouldn't be able to get to the first half goal.
Good use of decoys.
I mean, I guess on the last lap, probably not.
Would make it ride lower. You gotta love that nerd.
Probably not. I kind of want to try that. Maybe after the game, if it lets me do a mission select.
And Lyle would use the traffic lights to steer the truck and the gold to a nice little surprise that Left Ear prepared especially for Steve.
Okay, so this is the objective. We are stealing the gold now at the 1 hour mark. Oh, I was supposed to tail that. Does this game have like really bad reviews or something? Because honestly, it's fine. This is a fine game. It's kind of transparent that there's like no actual movie actors in it, but you know. I mean, reviewing something contemporaneously versus reviewing something 20 years later is a bit different as well. I'm always saying this, but like, you know, 20 years later, you can more easily appreciate a game for what it is than be hung up by what it isn't. So at the time, it might be like, this game is an hour and a half long, doesn't have any of the movie actors, and you can't even get out of the car, you know, 5 out of 10. But now it's like, hey, I'm driving the car. What do they want me to do now? Tail a different armored truck? I mean, this is probably much less exciting than the movie, where they, you know, film it to be exciting, instead of just this. Where I'm constantly slowing down to not get too close to the truck as it goes to the destination. But you know, no games are as exciting as movies. With the exception, of course, of Heavy Rain, the best ever movie game. God, I can't believe they're making a David Cage Star Wars game. Why are they doing that? Ah, this is an interesting place I've gotten myself to. Where's the road? Okay. I might have just totally screwed myself over. Nope, we're good. So good.
You gotta admit, left ear knows his booms. That truck fell right through the street and down to the metal
So,
below.
is the first act of the movie The Italian Job? And then this is like acts 2 and 3, where you get revenge for the Italian Job. It's a short, yeah, I was kind of assuming that it was like a, you know, like a cold open action scene, probably, was my imagination. I don't know why they wouldn't have us play that. That'd be pretty fun. But then they'd probably have to make a whole, like, Italy map for that, and you know that's not gonna happen.
A big plate covered the hole in the street, and just like that, Steve could see his truck was gone. Rob picked up left ear and followed me and Stella in our minis to the truck. They could
That's
take
just...
the drivers and grab the gold before.
So they showed a scene from the movie in like the intro, you know, title reel thing, and it showed them dropping the truck through the floor, but they won't animate it. Also, we're just doing this again. They couldn't have had like an in-engine truck falling through the floor at all. So instead they're just like, yep, the truck fell through the floor. Here it is, having fallen through the floor off screen. So see, this is why I had to drive through the sewers like a dozen times. Because now we've dropped the truck into the sewers, and I couldn't just be where the truck is ready to grab it. We had to do this whole thing first.
We got to the truck okay, but Steve had switched the safes.
Oh, come on, Steve.
I told Stella she could do it, that she had to do it. She cracked it.
Okay. It was uncrackable for like 2 lines of dialogue.
But we also had some company. Steve's goons were right behind.
See, and then here's the second half. Actually, no, yeah, this is the second half. This is the same. Oh no, the goons are coming at me through the sewers. They're going the wrong way. The goons don't even seem like they really matter for the most part though, because it's like, in order for those goons to catch me, I would have to be going so slow that I would be totally screwed on time. Which I might now be, because that guy just totally wrecked me. I just got majorly beaned. We're fine. So we're gonna be like a, nope. It was just that again. It kind of, you could see like a third tunnel back there. I was like, is there gonna be a secret third leg to this? No. There's no way that's GG Theo. We got the gold, but Steve is still out there somewhere. I have to take out Steve. There's gonna be at least another mission where Steve hops in a car and we have to, like, I don't know, drive at him. Oh, okay. No intro on this one, just the damn, mate. Gotta get to the dam. I don't know what we're gonna do with all of our gold there. Also, if this is programmed as a race, that's incredibly dumb. I'm just saying. We're literally on a team here. If I lose because they got there before me, then that's just stupid. Okay, good. Good.
We made it out of the metro to the dam. But now, not only did we have Steve's guards on our tail, Steve himself had joined the chase.
Yep, there's
He
Steve.
wasn't about to give away the gold that easily. Stella insisted that she distract Steve's men while Rob and I went on, and as usual, there was no arguing with her.
You'd think they'd be able to outrun Mini Coopers, you know? Like, the goon cars must really suck if they're even slower than a Mini. God, if Steve was also in a Mini, that would be excellent, wouldn't it? Oh, come on. You are blocking the road. That's cheating. Dude covered the entire street. This is awkward. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, I have to do all that again. It's like a minute and a half of gameplay, and I'm like, ugh, not again. Mostly I'm just worried about that one car that blocks the entire road. I feel like it was kind of lucky that I got past him. Yeah, this is what I figured would happen. Okay. Golf. Just sent that car flying. Except I'm not gonna make it because of that asshole that blocks the road. It's right there. I didn't even like do that poorly. That car just blocks the entire road. What do they want me to do about that? This is like just get lucky forehead, the video game. Baited. It's fine. The car just did a somersault. Car acrobatics are cool. So wait a minute, the car that blocks the road wasn't there that time. He was like more further up, so he didn't get in my way. So that works. Still barely made that. Even with the good car NG.
But Steve and his goons were still
No, don't make me do more. Don't make me do more. Okay, no, good, thank you. I was like, I got so lucky with that car. Don't make me do more. Now we have to save Stella and then defeat Steve in like a car joust.
We had a train to catch, and sticking together made it too easy to be followed. So we split up and hoped that Stella could lose Steve's goons, because we weren't leaving without her.
Oh. There's a wall. You know, it was just to show Steve's goons that I'm not afraid of anything. Like, look how hard I just slammed into that wall for no reason. You know, now think what I'm gonna do to you if you get in my way, that sort of thing. No, it's right there. I didn't slam into that wall at the start. Is this gonna be it though? Do we just hop on the train and leave and that's the game?
Together made it too easy to be followed.
Maybe I have to get the other two dudes to the train station as well. I like emotes of people's actual faces. I would never in a billion years make an emote of my face. When emotes are actual people, that's good. I do have, it's true, Tapioca Smile is me.
But Rob found himself settling an old score with the LAPD.
Rob, what are you doing? The less of my face that exists on the internet, the better. Imagine if I was the scooter kid from the box art. That'd be incredible. I wish I was on the box art of Razor Freestyle Scooter. Man, they didn't capture me. I could have just gone. Bullshit. I disagree with their opinion on being captured. It's like if your car is stopped and colliding with an enemy car, then that's captured. It doesn't matter if you could just go. Try something different. Let's go this way. I already regret this. Where am I going? Where even am I? I'm like in a parking deck. This was wrong. See, like, come on. There's just 4 of them there. I shouldn't be complaining because these missions are like 2 minutes long, so it's not that big of a deal to just do this again, but it's like, it's a little bit annoying. It's much less annoying than Time Splitters was. Still a little bit. Yeah, you can just, it's, what makes it annoying is that you can just lose in 1 second. Like, I couldn't really see those cars ahead of time because of the hill. And it's just like, oh, surprise, alright, you're dead. Start it all over. I'm doing the thing again. I don't want to do this. I'm not sure why I'm doing this again. I'm really not sure if that accomplishes anything. Actually, that worked out really nicely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, don't come in here. Don't come in here. Okay. There's gonna be a third one. That's two of us.
Bob lost the cops. That guy really is as good as he says. Now
Wait,
I had to make
still
sure I
need the
was
blue
late for the
one.
party.
Oh no, that's his mission complete. Okay, so maybe this is like... Now the blue one is being chased by, I've already forgotten the guy's name. By Steve. And Steve is chasing the blue one. We get to the train station, and then we just ditch Steve, and that's the game. Payback. Oh, chase Steve.
We had the gold. The train was ready. But you know, there was one thing. I still had a score to settle. I was gonna
Gotta
take
take down Steve. The blue one was just here, I guess, off screen. This is like the last mission of the game. They couldn't have gotten some more exciting music. Maybe it's not the last mission of the game. It's gonna be like a multi-part heist to defeat Steve. Also, I'm lost. That's not Steve. Wait, Steve is back there though? Steve is on the other side of this building. Okay. Maybe Steve is... Well, there's police barricade. Maybe Steve is in the old hideout in that tunnel. He's waiting for us there. Oh no, he's just chilling here. Dude, fucking traffic. It's right there. I would have had that if it weren't for like 6 cars just coming out of nowhere because of the hill. You have to spend this entire level driving against, like, are there any roads that actually go in 2 directions in all of LA? Driving in this town sucks. What? There's like a... Is it this way? It's like question mark. The tunnels, man. Why? They couldn't have given you a map any form of map. I don't think I've ever paused the game. Is there a map in here somewhere? No. Never tried the Z button. No, no maps. No maps. Okay. Was definitely not correct. Yeah, this is just like a much slower way of getting to this intersection. Like, what makes this mission hard is just that I have no idea how the hell you're supposed to get to Steve. Can't find the guy. You could give me 2 minutes and I still wouldn't find him. Somehow I almost did it before, but I don't remember how I got there at all. Was it through here? Are you in here, Steve? No. This is just that again. This is already been in there. He's like in a tunnel at a different height to where I am. There's like a fucking network of tunnels there. I just don't know how to get to him. No, you don't need to. I mean, if I care that much, I could just go look at the long play, but I know I'll get to Steve eventually. I just need to keep running around in circles, and Steve will reveal himself to me. I can only pick the wrong tunnel so many times before I just happen to accidentally pick the right tunnel. Like, this is what I did when I got it right, and then I went in here or something, and then I crashed into like 60 different cars, and I didn't get to him, but he was right there. Yeah. There's Steve. Six and a half minutes on this mission. What? Am I gonna have to kill Steve? That's like, that hasn't been a mechanic all game. What am I gonna do to Steve? Surely Steve is just going somewhere scenic and then it ends. It's 6.5 minutes. Maybe I have to like flip Steve's car. Like there. I got you, Steve. You're mine. You're mine, Steven. No. car is smoking. Alright, I got in front of him. Steve, you're mine. Oh. I feel like The Time Thief was a book, or like a movie, or something. Oh no, it was up. Oh boy, he's getting away now. Oh no, he's just down the street. We're good. I feel like I'm maybe supposed to kill Steve, and I'm just not doing a very good job at this, because I can't catch him. But this route he's taking is like... He hasn't been repeating his route or anything. So maybe this is correct. I'm just following him. That was a pretty good hit on Steve, but like... Why? What does hitting Steve accomplish? I can't see shit. The smoke is too bad. There we go. Yeah, I used it to chase him around. Oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Okay. I swear to God, if I fail this, my sadness is very big. I know how to get there, but I might not have enough time. I might be taking a slow route. This is just the same route from the last mission. Damn it! Ah, that fucking car wrecked. Wow. Oh my God, this level sucks. Wow, this is ass. Let me scope things out a bit. Is there a better way to get from where I was to the train station? That was like 10 minutes, dude. I mean, the mission was the timer on Steve was 6.5, and it took 5.5. Before he stopped. So it's, and then this takes a minute, so it's like 6.5, and then you have to not fuck that up. Just absolutely brutal. Nah, the time to the train station is going to be a constant thing. I think I just have to make an effort to take a lot less damage here. I wasn't really trying to minimize damage during that because I assumed my objective was to kill Steve at all costs. But no. It was only part of it. So I gotta be a little bit more cautious with my driving. Oh, okay, that too, I guess. This game suddenly became really bad. That's complete trash, dude. Have to do a 6.5 minute mission with a police chase at the end where you can just get killed in 1 second. I'm not gonna make this in time because I went the wrong way right there. Nope, we're good. Whose fault is that? The taxi just rammed me in a cutscene. Maybe if I damage Steve enough, he just like goes straight there. I doubt that's it. I mean, Yarts, this mission is like literally 6 times longer than any other mission in the game. I am not surprised that my car got wrecked necessarily, however. Like, you gotta put it in perspective for a second. This is the first mission to demand anything from me. And putting the "you can die in 1 second" thing right at the end after a 5-minute chase is just like, ugh. It's asshole-ish. He doesn't seem very good at driving, does he? Dude. Dude, Steve. Steve, we good? We good, Steve? Steve's having some problems. Okay. Steve's pathfinding just couldn't handle that one car. Or really any cars. Steve's not very good at this. Yes, Omni. That is pretty much exactly what it is. My car is stuck. Aw, man. My front wheels and my back wheels are not on the ground anymore. That's a cool way to fail a mission. Time to do that 5-minute chase again. Very cool game. Probably wrong, isn't it? Yeah, see, this is just that fucking bait. This is just the bait tunnel. Where it's like, the dot's right there, but fuck you. Oh, man. Can't believe I did basically that entire chase, and then right at the end, that happened. That's like, I'm actually mad about it. That is such BS. Okay, wait, it was see this, go in tunnel. Alright, Steve, let's go. I wonder what happens if you break Steve so much that, like, the timer runs out before he gets to his finish point. You know? Like, what if I just, like, jam Steve really badly somewhere? Would that be like game over? Steve got away, even though he's right there. What? Oh, it's because he was going on that one. Well. This mission is a giant scam. Like, generally, this isn't really a hard chase to keep up for 6 minutes. It's just like, stupid stuff happens. And it's really, really long. I guess I want him to crash less so that it ends faster. I'm probably dead here. We good? We good, game? Trying to keep a close eye on, like, how would I get from here to that police blockade as quickly as possible? I feel like the route I took in the last mission was the best one, still. Oh my god, that car might have just screwed me. No, okay, Steve crashed. We're good. I mean, if I didn't see the 180, it would have been a very effective trick. But at this point, I've seen that 180 3 times, so I just know. Imagine speedrunning this game, and you just need Steve to not get stuck on things in the last mission. And that's like your entire run comes down to Steve RNG and whether or not he's gonna be smart. Because like this is a pretty solid Steve. Steve's doing his job this time. This time, don't crash, thank you. Car's smoking now. Have to be really careful. Like that right there was like 15 seconds faster than last time I made it to this part. Last time I made it, he crashed at 58, and that was like 112 or something. Hopefully my route to the train station is good enough. Otherwise, we're going to have to do some recon. I think I took a wrong turn. No, I didn't. We're good. Oh, good. That's probably GG.
I was gaining on Steve, but the cops joined in our little chase, and they were gaining on me. They set up roadblocks to pen us in. I saw the roadblocks in time. Steve didn't. Like I said, you've got to pay attention to details. Poor Steve. He was never any good at that. It was a beautiful sight, but I didn't have time to hang around. I was in a car full of gold.
There's my fucked up car. This game having no map and it's really questionable. Look at my damage. Damage sustained penalty, 64,000. And there you go. Steve, man or myth? Wait, are these the devs? That's fun. There's a ton of like behind the scenes stuff we have to look at after this. And no, that wasn't Yarts, it was a pencil. Jeez. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think this is just the same guy. I'm not convinced these are all different people. MIS. The Italian Job was brought to you by... these credits I care less about. There's no fun pictures. Anyway, we got stuff to check out. Bonus content. Film stills. These are just the level pictures, I think. There's only 10 of them. Yep. Got some concept art. Some cars. There's a car we never drive. Gallery. A selection of images. It's cartoons of the developers. They're very proud of themselves. Development behind the scenes. The aerial view of Hollywood. That's cool. LA breakdown. All right. Not the worst bonus content we've seen, but not the best either. No movie trailer. No interviews. Oh yeah, right. One last thing I wanted to check. I don't think there is. Oh, there is. Total training. I want to know if you can go backwards at the start of this to skip the second half. So we're going to play this level again. One more lap through the sewers. Why not? I think the only movie game that had interviews in it was From Russia with Love. From Russia with Love had a bunch of dev interviews for some reason, and there was like interview footage with the actor and stuff. Whatever, freaking, you know, Sean Connery, that's that guy. And he's like, I'm just so excited to be James Bond again. This really means a lot to me. And then in the game, he just sounds like he's asleep. Sean Connery did not give two fucks. The level design's not bad. My one gripe is that for not giving you a map, there's a ton of vertical layering of things, like the tunnel system is ass, dude. The tunnel system is seriously bad, and it wouldn't be bad if you had a map so you could tell what was gonna happen, but instead it's just like, oh, welcome to my meme castle. You have no idea how this tunnel system works, and if you go the wrong way, you have to start the whole mission over. Yeah, paper question. That's a sewer level, 100%. So here's what I want to know. Right here. So this just brings you to another lap of the same track. So what I want to see is there anything stopping us from just going like Yeah, look at that. There is. Wow, when I saw the ending, I really thought it was gonna work, but no. Check that out. They thought of this. Props to the devs, man. They should be proud. They should put their face in like 6 different places in this game. They thought of that one. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to play of the Italian Job. So let's go ahead and get this one wrapped up. So, the Italian Job. Beat it in a bit over 2 hours. Pretty chill game. Super short. Super short, but pretty chill game. There was a sewer level. You all just saw it. It's sort of like a combo, right? It was sort of like a combo sewer level, subway level, but that's pretty common. It was definitely very sewersy in part of it. So I'm cool with calling that a sewer level. I guess my thoughts are, most of this game is pretty chill and pretty enjoyable, but then, like, that last level is so ass that, like, I don't know, man, that last level was really bullshit, but I don't think it totally ruined the game for me. And it really wasn't that bullshit. It took me like 20 minutes or something. Whatever. So I'm gonna give it a 3. I don't know. Let's find out. I doubt it. So here's the pinch. If I copy that and then paste it in. Nah, it's not happy about that. I'm sorry, Italians. Is this Italian erasure if I don't get the fingers in there? I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this one, though. It was just a pretty fine game. I don't know. Games like this are like, I have a hard time giving them very bad ratings. Like, I even gave Starsky and Hutch a 3. This game's better than that. Anyway, let's go ahead and pick tomorrow's game then.